بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وخليله صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. سبحانك اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Our praises and thanks are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, the owner of the heavens and the earth, our Creator. We bear witness that there's no God worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is a servant of Allah and he is a messenger of Allah. May peace and salutation be upon him, his family, his companions, and those who will follow him till the day of Khair. May Allah make us among them. Alhamdulillah, today or tonight we still have another opportunity again to meet. We pray may Allah bless this meeting and may Allah make it a good deed, the day of Qiyamah that Allah will look upon and then He will have His mercy upon us and give us Jannah. Our shortcomings, may Allah forgive us. The brothers and sisters who are sick, may Allah grant them good health. Those who pass away, may Allah grant them Jannah. We pray immediately our brother Mansour. He is traveling today. We pray may Allah take him to Senegal safe. And may Allah give him complete and a very fast shifa, and all of us may Allah protect us. Inshallah, alhamdulillah, we're still here for another lesson in the book of Imam Nawawee alayhi rahmatullahi. May Allah have mercy upon him. The book of the 40 Hadith he has compiled in his book, they call Nawawee. And we finish the 10th hadith, the hadith number 10. That's where we were talking about the condition that a person needs to have before even you raise your hand and ask Allah for anything. The Prophet ﷺ explained that Allah is pure and He is not accepting anything except what is pure. It means anything that is not pure, you're not supposed to have it as Muslims. A Muslim should always stay away from what? From impurity. When we say impurity in the heart, impurity in your food, impurity in your work, impurity in your thought, everything. And that man, Allah, the Prophet ﷺ, give the example, the man who was traveling. And we know that one of the conditions, one of the persons to make dua, the people who are close to Allah, one of them is the one who is traveling. He raised his hand, he said, Ya Rabbi, because he doesn't know from where to continue. His travel, his journey. Dust here, and he's like he doesn't have provisions. The provisions are finished only. But the way he was raised in a haram way. And what he wore, he dressed, it was also haram. What he drank, it was haram. So everything in him is all haram. The food, the way he has been raised, the clothes, all it is haram. The Prophet ﷺ said, فَأَنَّا يُسْتَجَابُ لَهُ. And we said, when we say فَأَنَّا يُسْتَجَابُ لَهُ, فَأَنَّا mean it is the makan, and it is also az-zaman. It combines everything. The time, how Allah will accept this dua. And when, even if you continue the dua till like 100,000 years, it's when Allah is not going to accept the dua. And even if he is inside the Kaaba itself, Allah is never accept his dua because of what he is wearing. Even if it's the middle of Laylat al-Qadr, Allah is never accept his dua because of how haram, he is full of haram himself. So realize that today, if we are raising our hand and asking Allah a lot of things, is because there are certain things we are still holding that Allah will never accept our dua. The easy way is like the way we earn our money. We don't even care halal or haram, we just want money. And we are expecting Allah to bless our children. The children we have been raising with haram money. And we think they are going to be blessed? No. This is how they will end up killing us. Because there is no barakah, there is no blessing. I'm not praying for that, but it's the truth. If there's no blessing in something, it's only bring harm to you, bad thing to you. And I brought the example of that girl of 9-year-old who every day when her father is going out, she will hide from her sisters and her mother and go meet her father by the entrance, by the door. Father, please fear Allah. Fear Allah on us. What happened my daughter? Say, fear Allah because you are going to seek something for us. Food. You are going to work. If you went out and you did not see anything halal, please come back. Make sure that you bring only halal. The father was like, oh, what about if I don't even get halal? It is only haram. He was so proud of his daughter, he wanted to even test her head. What about if I went and not find halal? And it's only haram. She said, Wallah, we will be patient, we will hold on sabr of the hunger of the dunya, but we're not going to be safe from the hellfire of the haram food you will bring to us. We cannot handle the punishment of Allah. And I said today, it is our mother who even push us to go and do haram and get money to give them money. It is our wives. If you don't bring money, don't come inside. Don't come home. Yes. Some mothers will tell their sons, even their husband, you see, you are with this man. You are with Abakar. Abakar today, he built a mansion. You are with this. You see how he is, and his wife is dressing up all the time. Look at me. Since I have been married, you never did anything good to me. This is how it will push people to go to haram. So that man, if he is not steadfast and he doesn't control his heart, he will follow the desire. And if you go haram or halal, he will get it. And this is how the whole house will be in haram. So do you think this kind of house, if you raise your hand, Allah will understand? No. And the Prophet ﷺ gave advice to one of the Sahaba, because he asked Allah, he asked the Prophet ﷺ, he wanted his dua, anything he said, Allah accepts. And the Prophet ﷺ only just tell him something, control what you put in your stomach. That's it. And anything you say the truth. That's it. So it's happened that even Umar is scared of that man. That Sahaba, he always when he meet it, please, when you want to say something, say something good. Because don't harm us. Because if he make prayer, it's accept all the time. So the condition is always watch what you eat and watch your mouth. Lying. Look at us today. So may Allah protect us. So this is the condition, one of the conditions of making, to see your dua being accepted. Be careful of what you eat, from where you get it, and how you get it. Be careful. It doesn't matter if you take haram money and build the whole masjid in the world. It doesn't matter. Allah will never accept that. You take haram money, you go every year, Umrah, Hajj. This is, you just go for tourism. That's it. You're not going to get any reward. Because in Allah لا يقبل إلا طيب.
وكذلك الناس يجب على وعيد
نعم
شديد وهو لأن الله واصل المستوصل.
واصل المستوصل.
ونحن هنا نعيش على هذا الحال. حتى زوجاتنا وأخواتنا هم في اللعن كل يوم وما يعرفون. علينا أن ننبههم على ذلك.
Okay, so there's also a lot of things we are doing here today. We think it is okay, and even though everything we earn, it is haram way, we don't even care. Alright? When you look at the way some even women, when it comes to even the hair stuff and so on, we know that all those things, it is the way of la'an. And a lot of things also, when you go to food market and so on, all the haram food, you work there, all this is haram. You have to watch all that. Allah take away the barakah. You get the money, it's huge, but you don't see anything as a result. We live here is a very critical situation. Nowadays, even back home, we are not safe. It's everywhere. And this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the one among the Muslims who is trying to stay away from all those kind of things, we consider them that they are crazy, they are too much, they are extremists. That's how we think. And when you go to the Hadith of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Bada al-Islam ghariba. This is how, when they start, everybody was like they are majnun. You guys know all the time that how the Prophet ﷺ, the Quraysh are always waiting for people who are coming for to make their stuff around the Kaaba. The Quraysh will tell them, we have one guy who's sick, we cannot handle him. Okay, so the only thing we can give you guys is that we give you advice. You have to have a cotton, we give you a cotton you put inside your ears so that you don't listen to him. Because he's mad person, we're trying to cure him, but then now we're still in power. Is the Prophet ﷺ talking about? Yeah, because they say he's crazy. And all those people in the Sahaba, they say they're crazy. Today, the same thing. If a person is holding on Islam, they say he's extremist. He's strange. What's strange thing? Yes, of course. If you are a border who is in a strange situation because of your deen, wala be happy. Because Fatuba lil Ghuraba. That's how the Prophet ﷺ said. Fatuba lil Ghuraba. Jannatul Kafir wa Sijin al-Mu'min. So we have to realize that as Muslim, whatever you have a little with halal is better than you have a huge haram, and the day of Qiyamah will punish you. Not only the day of Qiyamah, in this dunya also. Because in this dunya, the person will suffer a lot. And especially when it comes to riba also. Riba. We have to be careful. We have to be careful. When it comes to riba, it's like you declare a war against Allah. And Allah said that He is ready for you.
These days, a lot of scholars
Yes.
around this country,
No.
the riba they're trying to make halal.
Halal.
And they will tell you, oh, you want to buy a house?
House.
Interest. If you're going to leave the house.
Perfect.
Allah never said. Allah protect.
Amen. That's the thing that the Sheikh is bringing, how today we still have fatwa, meaning that a lot of speakers who will bring a lot of certain speech, they will make what is halal, haram. And when you read the book of Ibn al-Qayyim, alayhi rahmatullah, إعلام الموقعين عن رب العالمين, you will get scared. For you to say something is halal, something haram, it's like Allah told you already it's halal, so you put a signature on the day of Qiyamah, you will testify also in front of Allah.
People say they do exact Islam.
Yeah.
What's the economic and Islamic?
Yes.
It shows people if you need house to go sleep, you can buy the riba. But if you gotta make a commercial renting, this is not good. But it's all the same thing.
It's the same thing.
But you do that.
It's the same thing. We have to be careful with a lot of things.
They say pay rent is more better for you.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes people think, oh, but we need a house. We need a brothers. Nobody owns anything in this dunya.
Even Masjid, you don't have to die.
Nobody owns anything in this dunya. You yourself, you don't own yourself. So we have to be careful. It's a very complicated, situation we are, where you will see some, speakers. It's not their fault also. It's the people who are behind them who always push them. If it is this. So at the end, they want popularity. They want fame. They want to be famous. So they have to do something different than other people. And this is the mistake. It be a huge mistake. You mislead a lot of people. If you don't know something about it, if something is doubtful, just stay away. And this is the hadith today. This is the hadith of doubtful. We already read, I think, one hadith that is about the doubtful, which is, I think it's Nawawee Bashir, right? إن الحلال بين وإن الحرام بين وبينهما أمور مشتبهات. And the Prophet ﷺ gave us a very good advice. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Yarhamkallah. So we have to be careful. Wallahi, we have to be careful. Today people think we need a house, so we have to go through riba. We cannot escape. We need credit. We need to have a credit high so that we can this. It's hard. It's hard. But the thing is, as much as we can, we have to really run away from anything that will curse Allah to fight us. And if Allah wants to fight a person, we all know that He's not gonna save himself. This dunya will become so tight. You will go and do your riba stuff. You have a big house, but that house is like tight than your grave. You don't have peace. There was a brother who bought a house like that. He came to me. He was like, my wife and her mother, the moment they just realized that I bought this house, wallahi, I don't have peace in this house. Now I have to sell it back. Well, that's what he was telling. It is always like that. At the end, you will lose. So may Allah protect us, inshallah. The hadith number 11, which is an Abi Muhammadin al-Hasan ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib, سبت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وريحانته رضي الله عنهما قال: حفظت من رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: دع ما يريبك إلى ما لا يريبك. رواه الترمذي والنسائي وقال الترمذي حديث حسن صحيح. On the authority of Abu Muhammad al-Hasan ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib, the grandson of the messenger of Prophet Muhammad, the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, peace be upon him, and his beloved. May Allah be pleased with both of them, in that of Al-Hasan and his father Ali radiallahu anhuma jami'an. He said, I memorize or I learn from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that I memorize, from the messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, that leave that which makes you doubt for that which does not make you doubt. I don't know if you got it. And the hadith is Hasan al-Sahih according to Tirmidhi, inshallah. Here is another hadith that is telling us, if you go back to the hadith as I mentioned, إن الحلال بين وإن الحرام بين وبينهما أمور مشتبهات فمن وقع في الشبهات وقع في الحرام ومن is the hadith Nu'man bin Bashir, I think we read it. It was the hadith number 6, right? No, what did I remember? Okay. It's hadith number 6, I think, if you remember. It's the hadith where we were talking about the halal is clear, the haram is clear. 6, right? So here the Prophet ﷺ gave advice, meaning that the Sibt Rasulullah, when they say Sibt, is the grandson of the Prophet ﷺ. We all know Al-Hasan, okay? But among the Shia people, the name that is famous is Hussein, right? It's Hussein, right? Perfect. So people don't know, a lot of people, they think Al-Hasan and Hussein, they think they are twins. They are till like if I have
Alhamdulillah, Allah will give me two sons, twins immediately, Al-Hassan and Hussein. It's not bad, but Al-Hassan is older than Al-Hussein. Al-Hussein is the younger one. And in Arabic, if you want to make something small, you add that I and noon sometime. Okay? When you want to say, like, Talib, you say Tulib. That's the reason the Prophet said when he wants to call sometime Anas, he said, yeah, Unais. I said, Unais. Because sometimes the Prophet will send him somewhere that he will, when he will see his friend, children who are playing, then he will forget that the Prophet sent him somewhere. So he will stop playing, the Prophet wait for him, doesn't see it, then the Prophet will go out and say, hey, yeah, Unais. Unais. A small Anas. When are you going to go to where I teach you? Say, hey, I'm going, the Prophet. But he never, the Prophet, he never raised his voice. Anas said that he spent 10 years with the Prophet. He never see the Prophet raise his voice with a person. But look at us today. Look at us. Your wife will do a lot of things all the time, good thing. You just say a small thing, that's it. You will say, I never see any goodness in you. The same thing with our mother, our wife. Until the Prophet said, the majority of women who are in the hellfire is because they are not grateful. The Sahaba was that they are not grateful to Allah, so no, they are not grateful even to their husband. Because the husband will continue to support them and supporting them, then one day something just happens. Wallahi, I never see goodness since I married you, goodness on you. They neglected that. We are about that session. It's of both men's side and women's side. But the woman, it's easy for them to always do that. That's the reason as men you have to be strong. Don't get them to be sometime when your wife they are complaining. This is how they are. Even the Prophet they did it to him. So what do you want? They say one man was having a problem with his wife like that. It was the time of Umar bin Khattab and Khalifa. There was Khalifa of the Ramadan. Then the man was like, I will go and tell Umar about your problem. The wife was like, hey, go. So he said the moment he reached the house of Umar, the wife of Umar already hold Umar's neck like that. Then he did not even come back, he just make U-turn. So to realize that this is how it is. If you think in your house it is fire, when you go to other one, it's a volcano. Yeah, that's what they said. It's a religion. It's clear. Perfect. Alhamdulillah. So it's always like that. Even the Prophet, there was a time he had to run away and leave them by themselves. Our mothers. So when he came back, he was like, now you good? Can you imagine that? They asked him if he's calm down. Because he ran away because of their problems. And the moment he came back, normally they should just say, oh, we're sorry. But you know what they said? You satisfied now? You are calm down now? So women are, our mother, they are like that. So we have to be patient both sides. Look, if you always fire, it's not good. It's not good. So may Allah make it easy for all of us. So Al-Hassan is the son of Ali. And we know that the mother of Hassan is who? Fatima bintu Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam doesn't play with that, his daughter, Allah. Subhanallah. So may Allah be pleased with her. And may Allah gather us with them the day of Qiyamah in Jannah. These people, if you heard from them with the way they are, subhanallah. La ilaha illallah. Fatima was complaining that she has a lot of work at home. And since sometimes they have slaves, what they want for war, those they capture, sometimes they will distribute among the Sahaba. Fatima bintu Rasulullah, she went to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, asking him indirectly help like that. I need someone, a servant in my house, because it's a lot of work I'm doing at home. she wanted the Prophet ﷺ did not give her even a silver, but he gave her something huge. Who knows that? Zikr. Zikr, perfect. This is the homework. Perfect. I want the sisters. Somebody knows? Okay. And Nura, I can hear your voice. What's the dua? What's the zikr? Subhanallah, how many times? 33. Allah Akbar what? 34. At-takbir. Alhamdulillah, may Allah reward you. And may Allah grant all of you Jannah, all of us. So this is the dhikr, subhanallah. Okay, well, alhamdulillah, you make 33. Then Allah Akbar, you make 34. Wallahi.
When I heard the hadith, that's what I do.
Yes. You what? About the hadith, right? Okay, perfect. So it's amazing how when Fatima radiallahu anha, she said, wallahi, the moment she started doing this, she doesn't see any hardship in her house anymore. All the work she does it easily. Yes, look, he's her daughter. If he wants, he can just give her even 10 servants. But he did not. First of all, she will do all this and she will have reward, and Allah will make it easy for her. So anytime she says subhanallah, Allah is raising her right the day of Khair. Can you imagine that? But if you have a servant, you become more lazy. Look at the majority of the rich people who live around in your village or in your city. The rich people who have their mates and so on who are cooking. You will see a rich girl of 18-year-old, she doesn't know how to even put fire on the thing. Yes! Even clean the dish, she doesn't even know how to clean. So a child like that, even a girl like that, you marry her, so you have to take her perfectly. To help, you have to clean everything. Even laundry, you have to do perfectly. And it's your work, because you have So Al-Hassan is the son of Fatima.
How you do that? You do that one.
Subhanallah 33 times before at night. Subhanallah 33, yes. Subhanallah. If you look at the zikr of Nawm, they put it inside. Yeah, Azkar Nawm, they put it. You got it? Allah Akbar, you make it a reflection. You don't know it's that because even during the day you wake up, you're strong and you just do stuff that makes things easier for you. May Allah accept it, inshallah. And we are not in zikr time, so it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Muslim Muslim. Today is a Hadith. So the son of Hassan is the son of Ali, and we know that Ali married the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam daughter, who was Nana Fatima radiallahu anhum ajma'in. Sitou Rasulullah is the grandson of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they say wa rayhanatihi. Mean that rayhana is like that flower that smells very good. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam doesn't play with, as we all know, how our grandfather they never play with us. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam never play with these children. Like that's, it's like their life is like his. And the thing he said about Al-Hassan, he said that he's going to unite two groups of people. And we all know that after the death of his father, he was the one who took the Khalifa. How many years or months he stayed? 6 months, perfectly. He stayed for 6 months, okay, after the death of his father, Ali. Okay, and then he realized that there are a huge group that is behind Nawawee, radiallahu anhu, and he realized that there is going to be a problem. Yes, there is people who are standing behind him, Al-Hassan, and there are some people, a lot of people who are behind Nawawee who also want the Khalifa. So he decided, he said, okay, let me just unite these people. And this is confirming the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because if he refused that time, there will be a problem. And we know how and the both sides will be claim that they are right. That's the reason why we as Muslims, we don't interfere in what happened between those people. The Sahaba, what happened between them is not your problem, it's not my problem, it's not his problem, it's not her problem, it's not your problem, it's not our problem. Sometimes people will bring story, and sometimes fabricated story to make you feel like any kind of anger against another Sahaba. The day of Qiyamah, if you hold any anger, even love against one Sahaba, the day of Qiyamah, he will respond. You never seen him, but he will get something from you, and you're not going to give anything except your deeds. So you want to lose your deeds? No. These people, we always, when we mention their name, what do we say? Radiallahu anhu. It's because Allah is pleased with them already. That's it. But you and I, we don't know yet. That's the reason why Allah gave us the solution. والذين جاءوا من بعدهم يقولون ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. This is the dua you make. This dua the Prophet subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us that dua in Surah Al-Hashr. والذين جاءوا من بعدهم يقولون ربنا اغفر لنا. Those who came, because he praised the Sahaba, those who came from Mecca, the Muhajirin to Medina, the Ansar, the people of Medina who received, welcomed the people of Mecca. All of them, Allah praised them. And at the end he said, وَمَنْ يُوقَ شُحَّ نَفْسِهِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. They prevent themselves from their own, what they love, they give to their brother. Who among us can do that? There is food. I have mine. I know that if I don't eat this, I don't think I will survive. But my brother is there. The woman is there. Instead, am I able to give to him? All of us will cannot. We'll say, even if I give to him, then I eat and then I die. Allah even will ask me. Oh my brother, Allah will never ask you for that. No. We all know the story of the Sahaba, the one who brought water. They are in jihad, and he said, "Oh, no, I think my brother needs it." And they keep making it round until the moment they come back to the person who has it, they all die because of love they have to one another. Look at us today. Look at us, and we all know that our iman will never be complete unless we love for our brother what we love for ourselves. So may Allah, take away the hatred from our heart. Huh? So the thing is, we cannot compare ourselves to them. Okay? So we cannot compare ourselves to them. The only thing we can say, Allah, forgive us. And our brothers and sisters who precede us in this iman, this deen. And وَلَا تَجْعَلْ فِي قُلُوبِنَا غِلًّا لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. And Allah help us not to have even any kind of anger against those who are mu'min, those who believe. Because brothers and sisters, we have to realize one thing. Sometimes certain people we think they are like us, they are not like us. Wallah, they are close to Allah. The moment you are angry with them, it's like you declare war against Allah. من عادى لي وليا فقد آذنته بالحرب. There are certain people we think we are all the same. Wallahi, we are not the same there. Then you will just act something to them, your life will just destroy. You don't know. Because what? You touch him. And Allah doesn't want anyone to touch someone who is next to him, who is close to him, his close friend. We don't know, it's not Imam, it's not the Muazzin. Among the people that are close to Allah. They are so close to Allah that if they just say, and it's because of you, you will never have peace in this dunya. Wallahi. So may Allah protect us, inshallah. So this is how it happened by the time of Al-Hassan, and we know when was he born? That Al-Hassan was born before the Hijrah or after Hijrah? Is it after Hijrah? Yes. He was born, because if you realize the moment the Prophet ﷺ passed away, he was 7 years old. He was around 7 years old. So his hijrah, three years after hijrah, he was born. Alright?
Ali got married after hijrah.
After?
Ali?
Ali?
Yeah, he married Aisha after hijrah.
Perfect. He married Fatima. Fatima after hijrah, perfectly. That's how you make it. You realize that this is how. Anyone who will come tell you that when Ali and Fatima was in Mecca, even if it is he Imam, Imam please. You just tell me Imam please. Because Ali married Fatima with Rasulullah in Medina. So don't come and tell us that when Ali and Fatima was in Mecca. No, please. Don't tell us that. So this is how when you know those connections, sometimes you heard about certain hadith, you just know that it's no. It's like somebody will tell you that when Buhari was with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, just turn your back. Don't even listen to him again. You understand? It's like me, I want to say that when let's say that somebody who's already passed away before even I was born, I was talking about it. Say, oh brother, please. So it's how they do, like certain hadiths when you heard some imams or some scholar, they connected to somebody, you say that, somebody, I heard when I was there, I heard somebody was telling a story like that. Was, you see, the Prophet said, love Abu Hurairah too much. Girlfriend. Abu Hurairah wasn't a Sahaba. Hey, was it Bukhari wasn't a Sahaba. He says Abu Hurairah was a what? Sahaba, subhanAllah. Abu Hurairah was what? A Sahaba, but Bukhari or Muslim. Okay? We all know that Rawahu Bukhari, Rawahu Muslim. So he was like Bukhari, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved him too much. I was like, they told us that Buhari wasn't a companion. Stuff like that. So he said, Hafistu. So the problem is today is like somebody can ask a question. How can Al-Hasan, so young, he can report the hadith? To leave any doubt on it, that's how he say Hafistu. I memorize. And we know how children can memorize stuff. I memorize from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So no one will come and say there is doubtful about this hadith because he is young. No. He reported like 13 or 14 hadiths from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was young, but he was close to his father. And a young man, like the family, the blood of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is not like us brothers. Alright? Especially if they are Muslims. And not only that, they learn so fast. Our children sometimes, they are 4 years old or 5 years old, you tell them something, 3 years, 4 years old, and they will tell you the same thing. So what about the people who never see evil? And our children are, looking at all those movies, but they still remember. So please, nobody will play with your mind saying that it's not. So he said, Hafiz min Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, mean that I memorize from the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, leave, just stay away. Ma ya'ibuka, what brings you down? In your life, in your deen, in your mu'amalat, everything. Anything that brought you down, stay away from it. Ila ma yaribuka. Till to what is not doubtful. What is doubtless. That's it. So short, but full of meaning. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This can be applied in your mu'amala, in your ibadat, especially. And sometimes in the ibadat it becomes mandatory. It becomes obligation on you to do that. Otherwise you will lose your prayer when it comes to prayer. Otherwise you will, whatever you are doing which is mandatory on you, you're not going to get the reward. And at the end, your deed will be rejected to you. If there is doubtful, stay away. Stay away, take away the doubt. An example I will just give easy. Alright? You know that for the fact that your clothes There's najasa on your clothes. There's impurity, you know that impurity that can, you cannot pray with it. A child, pee on your clothes. And that child is already, a grown child. But you don't really know where's the part. You have doubt now. How can you do? You will just take one person out. I will just say, you will take out the doubt. How do you take out the doubt? That's it. You just clean the whole cloth, and then you change it around and you bring another one. Take away the doubt. Don't stay in your doubt. Just stay away. This is how in Salat you will realize that. Okay? If it happened that you are praying, okay, you are praying and you stand, you look like it's like the third one. Is the third one, and is the third rakat or the fourth rakat? You have doubt. What is the doubt? Perfect. You got it? What is the doubt? The doubt is you have doubt on third. That's it, just complete it. Don't just say, I think, I prayed. And then you will make 3 rakat and that's it, you done? No. You bring another rakat, and at the end you make sujood sahwi. When you finish, you bring two sujood. I know this chapter is kind of complicated. The majority of time when you brought it, it's confusing. Me and my sister, one day we have the group chat where I brought it. It's a lot of questions. I couldn't even find myself. I was like, wow. So it is like that. Sometimes when you have doubt, just take away the doubt. And at the end, especially when you come to prayer, and someone will tell you, so if I have to do the 2 rakat, the same thing, even we do the same thing. Perfectly. So the thing.
One time I heard
Yes.
scholars
Yes.
wudu,
Yes.
and you doubt that did the mount. Sometimes you don't have to listen to shaitan. You have to keep going.
Of course. I will come back to that. Don't worry. I told you guys here. I talk about it here. I think a lot of times. Even when it comes to even the gas. Sometimes you think you have gas. Sometimes Shaitan make you just finish the wudu. Shaitan make you look like it's like I ate the gas. It's a Shaitan.
That's happened to me too. So you have to turn back to doing it.
No. You say I was going to you come and pray. Shut up. So it's like that. And it never happened to you. It's only when you want to do wudu. It's Shaitan. It's Shaitan. It happened by the time of the Prophet ﷺ. So the thing is, when you are in between certain things, you have doubt. Just stay away from the doubt. Leave the doubt and put yourself in a situation of truth, no doubt, inshallah. Alright? I brought the problem of our salat and so on. Like the person who is making his tawaf and he got confused. And how many rounds we do for tawaf? 7, perfect. May Allah make us all of us perform the Hajj. Okay. So it's 7 rounds. Maybe you are in your 6th and you think, am I in your 6th or 5? You are doubting. You still have opportunity, that's it. Alright? You complete. Okay, 5, then 6, and then 7, you're done. That's it. Alright? Whatever add is more reward because you still, making that is not, you don't do it properly, like on purpose. You don't do it on purpose. It's only if me, because I'm strong, I think 6, I'm strong. I'm going to make it 9. Your whole tawaf is haram for you. The Prophet ﷺ told you to do 7, do 7. So may Allah make us understand. When it comes to doubtful stuff, also food, alright? You are in between, you went to the store, you don't know, or you went to a restaurant, you don't even know these people, they are Muslims, they are not Muslims. The way you look at them, you say Salaam Alaikum, the way they respond, you know that they don't know even, they are not Muslims. And you see any kind of food over there, just go away. Stay away from it. Alright? Go get something else, unless you are in a very, very funny position where it is urgent. You have to really put something in your stomach. Go get water and drink. That's inshallah. That's the most beautiful. So when it comes to mu'amalat, you realize also, like today, when you're going to, they will bring certain kind of job. Okay? You stay home, you don't do anything, you earn like easily. So you have to be careful sometimes. You have to be careful. Sometimes you put your money somewhere and they will use it for haram, and the benefit they will bring to you, and you think it's still halal. You have to be careful. So may Allah make us understand. So leave what is what? Doubtful to what is not doubtful. And let me just go through the explanation of the Sheikh Hafizahullah, Sheikh Fazal. What?
Right.
Oh, the wudu, no, the wudu is just that. As I said, I think when you go to do wudu, sometimes the doubt will come. Okay, am I, wash my mouth or not? The mouth is sunnah. At the end, just put water on your mouth, and that's it. You're done. You clean it. But if you realize that you don't wipe clean your face, and the mouth is a part of the face, normally we have to realize that. That's the reason why the mouth and the nose become mandatory obligation for certain, majority of the scholars. Okay, so you put at the end you put water on your nose, and then you just take away the doubt. But if it is happened when you finish, the moment you already finish all the wudu, you stand in prayer, that's the moment you think, did I do my mouth or not? My brother, continue prayer, it's shaitan. Sometimes it is when you finish praying, when you are outside, you think, did I pray 3 or 4? Yeah. You are walking with your brother, maybe you will just stop. And your brother was like, wow, give me a second. It's like I pray 3 or 4. My brother, continue away. Okay, you pray 4. Go. Shaitan is always like that. There was the time where a person would go and do wudu, then he will come, the moment he was about to pray, it looked like he has God. Then he won't back again, and so on. So you will continue till when? Till when? He's wasting your time. The shaitan is playing with your mind and your time, and you waste your work. Just go. The prayer also, maybe your family is waiting for you for an important thing. You finish praying, you go outside, look like, I think I did 3. Let me go back. So you go back again. And at the end also you realize, when you finish, you realize, did I make it? Brother, you finish it, let's go. That's it. So may Allah make us understand. Unless during the prayer you have doubt, then you have an opportunity to still correct, take away the doubt. Alright? I am praying and I don't sit down for the second rakat. Instead of sitting down for tashahhud, the first tashahhud, I did not sit down. It's the moment I stood, I was reading Fatiha, I'm about to make ruku of the third rakat, I said, did I do tashahhud? Then he said, no, do tashahhud. And you ask yourself, tashahhud is an obligation or sunnah? Without a pillar or it's not a pillar? You ask yourself, without the tashahhud, and the tashahhud you don't need it, the first one, alright? But the last one is mandatory for you to sit down. So then that's it. You continue your prayer. Continue your prayer, you don't have to come back and sit down again. You continue your prayer, at the end you don't complete the prayer. You make two sujood before you complete the prayer, inshallah. That's the reason why, even for the imams, when you are leading prayer, it's happened that you already stand up. From the second rakat, instead of you sitting down, you already stand up. Okay? If he already stand up, that's it. Let him continue his prayer. As Ma'mumun, don't bring him back again. Let him continue. At the end, he will complete with what? with sujood al-sahw before he finishes, he completes his prayer. In that particular case, he doesn't make Assalam, he doesn't complete the prayer unless he do 2 sujood. Then he will complete the prayer. I don't know if it is clear. Inshallah. So the doubt, but if I have doubtful, did I read surah or not during the prayer? Do you have to complete to make sujood sahwa or not? You are praying al-dhuhr. Okay? Your second rak'ah, you recite Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, Ghayril Maghdub Alayhim Waladdallin. Ameen. You're supposed to bring Qul Huwallahu Inna A'tainaka al-Kawthar. That's what you usually do. Or al-Asr. And I think it's the moment you are praying, the third rak'ah is the moment you were like, the moment you finish the third rak'ah recitation of Quran, Fatiha, that's the moment you're like, oh, it looked like my second rak'ah, I'm not even read the one surah. What do you do?
I think you can add another surah again. No?
Okay.
When you continue until you finish. And when you finish your tahajjud, you make the sujood before salam.
Okay. The brother is saying you have to continue your prayer, and at the end, okay, at the end you don't say salam, you make 2 sujood. Then you come back and say salam alaikum. It's fine. Alright? It is fine if you do it, it's good. But certain scholars say that you don't have anything. That's it. You forget, it's okay. Certain scholars. But it's good to make sujood sahwa. Because the recitation of surah is not mandatory. It's not going to invalidate your prayer. It's the moment a person decides, today I'm not going to read any Quran in my prayer, so he will be sinful. Because he is doing something the Prophet ﷺ did not ask you to do. You don't follow the way of the Prophet, you decide. But the moment you forget, you make 2 sujood and that's it. What about if I'm reading loud? Instead of reading loud, I was praying my Fajr, and it's the moment I'm in tashahhud, I realize that, oh, I need to read the Fatiha louder and Surah louder. What did I do? Now we enter in fiqh now. We know I am in a hadith. Now.
Forget to read loud.
Yes.
For the Fajr and or it is Isha.
Isha or Maghrib.
It's mandatory. It's not to do, but if you neglect, you have to
sujood. Perfect. Okay. The brother said, if you forget to read loud during Isha prayer, the first 2 rak'ah, or the first 2 rakat of Al-Maghrib, or the 2 rakat of Fajr, instead of reading louder, the first 2 rakat, you read silently. It's at the end when you are making your tahiyyah, you realize, oh, I'm not praying, it's Fajr, I prayed. How come I don't even read louder? And Mother Tasula, how do you do? He said, you don't complete your prayer, then you make 2 sujood. It's not mandatory for you to do 2 sujood. You read it louder and reading silent is nothing. If you forget, you don't even have to do anything. But if you do 2 sujood, alhamdulillah is good. But you don't own anything at the end when it comes to that. So we have to realize what is obligations in your prayer and what is sunnah, okay? And all those mustahab stuff. Inshallah. May Allah make us understand. Yes. Let me have to give something.
What about if you read a surah, you read any surah, and then you forget the surah, you start with
another surah. Perfect.
And when you finish the surah,
yes.
then you remember the surah, and just makes it to.
Misses 2 surah. You don't have anything. The brother is asking, what about I'm praying? I'm reading Surah Al-Baqarah. Then at the end I find myself in Surah Al-Nas. That happened. You are reading prayer, you are reciting during your prayer. You were like reading one surah and then you went to another surah. It's like one person who reading Surah Al-Balad. He was like, وَلَذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِآيَاتِنَا هُمْ أَصْحَابُ الْمَشْأَمَةِ عَلَيْهِمْ نَارٌ مُّؤْصَدَةٌ فِي أَمَدٍ مُّمَدَّدَةٍ. So how does that person do? You don't have anything to do for the child. You don't have anything to do. It's the surah, you don't do it on purpose. It's the moment a person decides to make confusion in his prayer, meaning that he will start, some people do that. Some people, they want to teach people bad things, they will tell them to start from what? From the back surah. Like if you see Wala Dalin, they will start with Wala Dalin, like all those things. You see? So may Allah protect us from that. This is sinful and the prayer is not accepted. Because you are doing Quran in the wrong way. It's haram. If you made a mistake in your reading of Quran during the prayer, it's not a problem. You don't own anything, inshallah. Now, Sheikh Ibrahim.
Okay, if he take wudu now,
Yeah.
he started praying, he forgot he had.
Yes. If you are sure.
Yeah, if
Yes.
you're sure, you have to go back to wash that area, or you have to start wudu.
Perfectly. A person is praying, he's during the prayer, that's the moment he realizes that his head, he's not wipe over his head. And we know that the head is what? Wajib. Okay? The head is an obligation for you to wipe over. So during the prayer, it means your wudu is not complete. So you stop praying and you go, you wipe over your head and you clean your feet. Is that okay? Inshallah.
The guy I had said something.
Inshallah. So may Allah accept from all of us. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We will complete the hadith inshallah next week and we will go to the next one inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.